Right, when I was squatting at 17 West 24th Street, nobody cared about the Flatiron building. I thought I was nuts.
So like I was saying,
I am ManhattanMark. I think of the Flatiron building as a living, breathing character, a major player in the amazing organism called Manhattan. The Flatiron, it's an ingenious design to interrupt the flow of air so that the winds aren't rocketing across the surface of the Flatiron and becoming 120 miles an hour. And then you walk around it, as people have been doing since 1902. These beautiful, delicate ripples across the facade of the Flatiron, both sides, slow the wind down and channel it into the apex. You know, I never realized until I started doing some drawings and paintings of it, the Flatiron is actually a right angle. It's not a perfect triangle. The thing that so many people aren't aware of as they're rushing across the sidewalk is that in vaults underneath their very feet, right there, the vaults extended both sides out underneath the Flatiron. You and I right now are literally walking over pivotal New York history, right beneath our feet. Women's rights, African Americans' rights, gay rights. An amazing Frenchman named Louis Bastinobie, or whatever the pronunciation in those days was. Louis created the first women's bar under those sidewalks where a woman didn't need a male escort. And in fact, if you were a single man looking to get lucky, you wouldn't be admitted into this club unless you had a female as your mascot. Gay men were cruising each other on the downtown side of the Flatiron building. Louis had the good presence of mind to hire these especially good-looking young men to be in the club as waiters or just paid to sit there and be good-looking at the bar, which of course increased the female clientele. Rudolph Valentino, that was one of his first jobs there. Louis went one step even further. He hired the first African-American musician, Louis Mitchell, from Harlem. It was a jazz band, and it was the first time that this amazing sound, which grew out of ragtime, as we all know, this amazing music called jazz could have been heard live. All of this was going on in the basement of the Flatiron district. The vaults are still down there, empty, just waiting to be reopened and made into the Museum of Thriving 1903 Integration. And to see all these 20 and 30 somethings zipping all around that neighborhood, filling it with life and all the activity there, it's thrilling.